What do you say, everybody? It's time for your favorite show and ours. And it isn't ours today. It's time for the Mick Beer Review. And great to hang out with all of you guys. And I want to remind you of something here. And that's before we drink this beer. I want to remind you guys to make sure that you like and subscribe, that you're a part of the channel. And I want you to do it on YouTube. Like and follow at Mick's Beer Review on YouTube, at Mick's Beer Review on YouTube. I won't even struggle to say it that time. And maybe I've had a few beers today. I don't know. You don't even know what day this is, but it's a podcast that we're recording, and Laura Shepard is here with me. What's up? Welcome to the beer show.
Thanks for having me, Mick.
I know. Thank you for doing the show, right?
This is awesome.
Look, it took you a long time to get here, and I say that because I'm going to throw up here the episode. This is episode 245 of Mick's Beer Review. That's a lot of beers, right?
I'm in late on this, but I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. Do you like beer? You a beer fan?
Absolutely.
Okay. What we're going to do today is we are going to try Hourglass Brewing's 2 million bees and some hops double IPA. That's a lot of alcohol. Let me throw that up there too. 8.1%, 67 IBUs. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
So when I hear the name, Hourglass Brewing and 2 million bees, I'm thinking this is probably going to be kind of a honey type beer. And then also on top of that, I'm thinking that it's going to be maybe sweet. It's a New England style IPA, which I like that. And we're actually going to split this beer. But look at that. Look at the can art there. And I'm going to throw that up on the screen for everybody to kind of look at while we're hanging out. But look, I mean, you got your bees on there. It's got some flowers. I mean, what you would expect, right? 16 fluid ounces. It's double dry hopped and a New England style IPA with orange blossom honey. Are you a honey person? You like honey?
Yep. And I like IPAs, double IPAs.
Yeah, me too, right? I mean, and I'm excited about trying this. Hourglass Brewing is a family-owned, award-winning craft beer brewery that's in Central Florida. They were established in 2012. And they're part of the community. That's a big part of what they do. They have a wide selection of beers that cater to any palate, they say. They like to work with local businesses, local bands. You know, we both like music a lot. And, they try to lift up their hometown, they say. So that's cool, too. Like, I'm all about trying this. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So I've had a lot of seltzers today watching hoops, but now it's time for a real IPA. This thing's cold. And again, I'm kind of excited. So you're going to have to hand me your glass here. Right. I'm going to pour you first and then hand it back to you and then me second. But look at that. Look at that pour. What you're going to find is that my bartending skills from my days at the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa are good. When it comes to pouring beer, I feel like I'm excellent at that. I'm going to save I'm going to save a little bit of this other beer for Marcus. You guys don't see him, but maybe you will in a future episode, or maybe you've already seen him in another episode. But let's take a look at this. All right. So throwing it up on the screen. I love that it does kind of have kind of a hazy look. It's not a hazy IPA per se, but it's a double IPA. The smell of it's pretty good. What do you think? I mean, it kind of has like a good smell to it.
Smells like a good hoppy IPA.
All right, you ready?
Ready?
Gonna give it a try.
Yep.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Welcome to the studio. All right, let's see what we got. Do you taste the honey?
Hold on.
I mean, like I feel like all these bees, I'm expecting a lot more of a honey, but I'm not getting hit with a lot of honey.
2 million bees. I would say there's about 1,000 bees.
Yeah, right.
Not 2 million.
Yeah, right. Like I feel like I'm with you on this. I feel like we're a lot less bees than what I thought that we would have with this beer. But
it's not bad though.
No, it's a good tasting beer. But weren't you expecting that you were going to put your face in a honeycomb and then just like take a body shot out of the honeycomb somehow? But I don't get that feel.
I don't either. 2 million bees.
But at the same time, it's got a lot of bitterness, obviously, when you're talking about almost 70 IBUs.
It's like a subtle honey. It's really not. It's not 2 million. It's like 1,000.
I'm with you on that. Look, I agree, and I think that
good.
It's good though. Like I could drink these. Like,
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like I feel like this is the type of beer that, like, if you're hanging out and you're like, hey man, you know what, try this. It's
If you just said, hey, taste this IPA, I would taste it, I'd be like, oh, that's a decent IPA. But if they said, oh, this is a honey IPA, I'd be like,
right. I don't taste a lot of the honey. And what I want to do is I'm going to try to find the date on here, because sometimes, you get these beers and maybe the canning date, it's like really old and you're missing out. But I don't see it on here. Like, so I don't know. Like, I could drink these. Like, it doesn't taste stale or anything like that. It's a decent beer.
decent IPA.
Yeah. So now it's time for us to give it a score. And since it's 1 to 5, you can go 25.
Okay.
So it could be, 5, 4.75, all
Right.
the way down to 0. So what do you think?
Let's see.
Keep trying it. I love the fact that you're almost done. I mean, just keep going. You're a serious connoisseur.
I
of
really
beer.
am. I want it to be like a real score. I give it a 3.4.
How about a 3.5?
There you go.
That's crazy, because I had already written my score on here.
What'd you put?
3.5.
Hey, close.
Like, I think, and the reason I say that is because I think this is a solid beer.
It is a solid beer.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it.
It's not my favorite beer,
Right.
but it's definitely a beer that if I went to their brewery and hung out, I would try this.
I would thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah, I like the can art. Like, I'm a bee guy. I mean,
Yeah.
my grandfather actually had bees on his orchard. I remember like him chasing the hive down. Once in a while, they'd leave the box and he had to go track them down. And what I know about life is that if bees ever leave us, we're done. I mean, like, bees are the most important insect that there are, right?
No more flowers.
So instead of a 3.25, I gave them an extra, 25, just because of the fact that I like bees.
Right. And obviously they say it's bees, so there's honey in here. We just can't taste it as much as they say.
I was
it
thinking
is.
it's just going to be like total honey, right?
But they say there's honey in here. I don't doubt that there's not. So.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with them either, but I'm with you. I think it's crazy that we kind of hit it at the same thing, but you know what? Hourglass Brewing, Central Florida. Hey, first time we've ever had them on the beer show. Enjoyed definitely trying this, and a lot of
I'd
fun having
recommend
you
it.
on. Let's do it again. You want to come back and do this again?
Absolutely.
All
Thanks,
right.
Mick. I
Well,
appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the show and hanging out. And don't forget, guys, I really mean this. Please go to our YouTube channel. We made a lot of tracks on Facebook, but now we're trying to do the same thing on YouTube. At Mick's Beer Review on YouTube. Come hang out, like and follow, share with your friends, tell them all about it. And we'll do it again soon. Cheers, everybody. We'll talk to you later. That does it for this episode.